Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be reacting to Johnny Walker getting knocked out by a much smaller boxer in sparring. Boxer is 168 pounder Zach Chelli, and yeah, he knocked out Johnny Walker. I've been trying to find this footage, for a couple minutes, not too much, but I have been saying it's been taken down in a lot of forums, so maybe they've been trying to minimize how many people see it, but it's been going viral. People have been talking about it, so I'm going to react to it. So yeah, let's get into it. So
beautiful job, صحيح.
what the freak? Wow. Who does this in sparring? Like, y'all having a sparring, you acting goofy like.
صحيح. Yes, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
And at least his sparring partner got some sense. He ain't got no sense. Yeah, he ain't got no sense. His sparring partner, just out there having a sparring match. You see Johnny Walker like 6'5", 205. He obviously walk around big in that. I need this guy supposed to be fight at 168. He looked like he looked smaller than 168 pound. This guy like a 140 pounder or something like that. He don't look like no 168 pounder. Walker clearly look much bigger, look huge. He's dwarfing dude. This dude supposed to be 6 feet tall. Yeah, they just having a sparring match. This guy, not even going hard. Johnny Walker doing a haymaker, but he get quickly made to pay for it. Look at that. Look at that.
Yes, Allahu Akbar. Yes.
Like, who does this in sparring? Y'all having a casual sparring matchup, and this guy gonna go in and do a goofy overhand like that, and then, like I said, a big goofy overhand. Too much power on it. You go in with a guy that's lighter than you. Yes, he's the pro boxer or the training boxer, boxing training amateur or whatever case may be, but you're a much bigger guy, and y'all just trying to get some work in, and you doing this big goofy overhand. Then, to make matters worse, you're going to do a big sloppy, whatever that is, Superman overhand. What is that? Superman overhand. Come in with your hands out there, post it, walk in. That's a perfect setup to get yourself hit with overhand. Coming in like this. Like, what y'all doing? Hand dancing? And he do another goofy punch. And you can see the guy right here. If I had like a circle thing right here, he clearly positioned about to hit you with something. Like, this clearly shows you got no sense, no defense. But it shows that's why you be getting knocked out so much. There's no wherewithal at all. Like, you get that overhand grip. Yeah, this guy's loading up about to hit you with a big punch back. Like, you come in there overcommitting, unaware. Now you about to drop that hand, use that as a fulcrum, catch you. Actually, what is it? He caught him with a hook. Yeah, the overhand didn't even land. It looked like when you watching this in fast motion, it looked like it was the overhand that caught him, but it was the hook that dropped him. The other punch didn't even land. That punch missed. Yeah. But yeah, hand down's man down. Hands down, man down.
Yes, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Bravo, dude.
But that humbled him real quick. But what I will say about this is at least 7 years old. I was looking through forums and people were posting this like 9 months ago, this many years ago. And the consensus that this is at least 7 years ago. So this is not even Johnny Walker reason. It's not something he did. So as bad as embarrassing as this is, especially on top of where he's at in his career currently getting knocked out. I mean, he started his career, like before he became UFC, I think he already been knocked out 3 times as a pro. And then he came to UFC, he changed his fortunes and looked like, oh, this guy could beat, well, I didn't say that, but people were like, this guy could beat John Jones, this guy could beat this, guy could beat that. They were getting very hyped about him. Until he started repeating his career outside of UFC. And I guess his career outside the UFC, outside of MMA, even in sparring, I guess he gets knocked out, he's getting a chin in multiple ways for a pretty long time, on and off. But, yeah. But nonetheless, this was not recently, so it's still bad. Still embarrassing footage. You still can't erase that. It still happened. But at least it's not like, adding salt, as much salt, because it's still salt on it, because it's re-showing itself again. Revealing itself again. But it's not a fact like, oh, he just got knocked out by Ankalaev. He just got knocked out by Uzdemir. And then he's sparring with this smaller boxer who's 19 years old and is getting knocked out. So, I think Johnny Walker, he's 31, so 7 years ago, Johnny Walker was about, 24 years old? I mean, which doesn't help him much, but still. And he's not a boxer. I'm trying to help him out a little bit, but still embarrassing. But it's not as embarrassing as it could be. but still. Even though this is a past, you can say he could have got better, it could have been this and that. Johnny Walker still got to make improvements. He got to go to boxing. He got to come with some sense. He can't come out here doing this. Work on your boxing, Johnny Walker. You're still young enough. You're what, 31 or something? So technically, you could maybe. Well, that'd be a bad system. You got a bad chin. You gonna move up to heavyweight? Who knows? Sometimes that helps guys because you know how to cut the weight. Maybe that help your chin. They're slower. Maybe you'll be able to see it and work on your technique. But either way, no matter what weight class you're in, don't be doing this. Unless you're going in with a pillow-fisted fighter who got no type of striking whatsoever, like a grappler type of guy with no type of striking, didn't do this. But anyone with any bit of technique, any bit of power, don't be coming here like this. Because clearly, it don't take much power to knock you out. Because this guy's not even a big puncher. And on top of that, he's like 168. You got him outweighed by like at least, what's the math on that? At least about what, like 30 plus pounds on him, if not more. When y'all fighting in your respective weight classes, like the weight, when y'all at the weigh-ins, it's about like 30 plus pounds. But I feel like as far as what I'm saying here, it's like you probably got about 50, 60 pounds on him. And that's a smaller guy, he drops you like that. So yeah, work on that defense, work on that striking, and work on your sparring etiquette. I don't know what they do in Brazil. I know in Brazil, especially in shooter box and whatnot, they fight like that in sparring. But anywhere else, or just about anywhere else, that's not how you treat your sparring partners. And if that happens to you, this is what you deserve. You come out here sparring with your sparring partners come all wild and throwing these big punches when they going about 30-40%. Like you coming at them, they going 30-40%, and you going like 90-100%. This is what you deserve to happen. And it looked like you got some sense when you got dropped right here. Like you like, hey, help me up. Yeah, I learned my lesson. Hopefully you learned your lesson. Even that guy over there in the corner over there laughing. Matter of fact, that one guy to the far left, like he don't know what just happened. That guy with that kind of teal blue jacket, he cracking up over there. The girl over there, she cracking up. But you clearly got embarrassed. Hopefully you learned your lesson. It's been 7+ years. I mean, you still getting knocked out. I think you ride a 2-fight losing streak, both by knockouts, both by brutal knockouts. You get knocked out every single time. And it's comical. Let me rewind it back again. This guy never gets dropped casually. It's always cartoon effect. It's always Looney Tune knockdowns. He don't get knocked down like a regular person. Look at the guy. It's always comedic. But yeah, that's about all. That's literally about all right there. But yeah, Johnny Walker, you need to get it together. You still have potential. You're not being no champion. I'll say that. You're not being the champion at light heavyweight. You're not being the champion at heavyweight. But at least you can maybe put it together and get a title shot. And I don't know, but definitely avoid that happening to you. Get it knocked out. Let's try to limit that. Work on your technique. You have a great frame. You have a great physique. You don't have a great chin. But you have stuff to work with. There's no reason you should be getting knocked down like that at any point in your career. And yeah, but that's the video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace.